Hey guys, today we have a Samsung 300e np300e5a. On our channel you could find about 5 more different videos of how to repair this particular laptop, but now we got a better camera, better equipment, better everything. So I wanted to show you a better video on how to repair it and replace the jack on that laptop. So if you like the video, you could just leave a like below the video, and let me show you what the problem is. The problem is the jack right here. Let me focus it. You see the two pins basically, right? You should see a plastic circle in there. But once you see the two pins, that means the jack is broken, and you need to replace it. So let me show you how to take it apart, how to remove the old jack, how to put the new jack in, and how to make the whole thing work. So remove the battery first. Let me put a different angle like that so you could see everything better. And now just unscrew everything on the bottom. It's pretty simple. There is really nothing hard about that. Alrighty, now we are looking for a screwdriver that's really tiny. Unscrew this screw right here, like that. And the way you move it is you move it this way down, like that. Somebody already removed the hard drive. So if you decide to ship the whole laptop to us, you can remove the hard drive. You don't need the hard drive here. Like that. Here we got another small screw that holds the CD-ROM in place, so we remove that. By the way, the video might have interruptions such as people calling me, and we never cut that stuff out. So if you see that something is not going on for a long time, you could just fast forward to the next segment. So yeah, it seems like everything is taken apart here. So what we need to do right now, we need to take apart the clamshell, and the way you do it is by inserting a flat thing, something like that flat, in between. Alright. And you just need to do it slowly, don't force anything into anything. Like that, like that. Alright, so let's continue with this end. All right. So now you have to mark which cable is which. Remove the keyboard. Remove the cable right here. Now the cable right here as well. And this cable right here. Now, what you want to do next is you want to remove the LCD cable. Like that. And now you just need to unscrew everything that you see here. Basically, incorrect bit here. Alrighty. So here we also have to take the heatsink off. Alright. You want to clean the heatsink before you're going to take it off. Otherwise the dust is going to be all over the place. Alright, keep cleaning this heatsink. Clean the other dust that's around here. Alright. Alrighty. You want to disconnect the speaker cable like that. Now you want to lift up the motherboard, set the casing apart. Alright, so you want to put something on top of it here so it wouldn't mess up your table. Okay. Okay, so because it's a silver solder, it's kind of a pain to unsolder the whole thing altogether. So for this particular case, we need to break the jack. We need to break the plastic on the jack. Let's see. Alright, so the way you break the jack is not here on the top, but on the bottom side, because it's pretty much a bracket that's kind of like a clamshell. So you take the pliers and you start breaking this thing up. Like that, and like that. Now if you notice, I'm only grabbing onto the plastic parts because I want the plastic parts to be out of here. You need to get all the plastic out. Alright. Okay, that's how I like it. Alright, so you want to close the bracket this way, and close this bracket that way. And now you want to lift up this side up, just a little bit. Like that. Alrighty. like that. So this is how you can remove the jack in your home conditions just by using a soldering iron. Alright, the jack doesn't want to go in all the way, so we need to clean up a little bit here on this side. Alright, so it should plug in really nice and tight. If flip over the motherboard. Okay. Alright, and that's how you replace the jack on the Samsung. Now we just want to double check that the voltage is coming through. So yeah, it's all good. All good. Yeah, everything is good. So yeah, guys, so if you can't take the motherboard, if you can't take the jack off for some reason, just by looking at these guides, then just send us the motherboard, we can fix it for 60 bucks. So let me show you how to put it all back together. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna wash my hands, because too much chemicals usually penetrate into the skin. Alright, I'm back. Let's assemble it together. So, couple of final touches. One is you have to screw in the hinges a little bit, because the hinges on those are faulty all the time, so screw in that. Make it a bit tighter. Alright, now we also want to do one other thing. So, I would have some like here. want to insulate the soldering joints on the backside so that they won't be touching any of the plastic parts right here. And the way we put it in is just like that. Make sure all the cables are out of the way, and the whole board should be inserted in like that, but something isn't right at this time. Hold on. No? It's right. No. For some reason it doesn't want to stand well. Okay, so now it's okay. Alright, so you want to connect the keyboard like that. Press it in, connect this cable like that. Now connect this cable, and this is probably a touchpad. Connect it like that, insert it inside. You want to connect this black cable to the number 2 port. Oh, you know what was faulty here? We're missing the cable someplace in action. Alright, now you want to insert the white cable right here, like that. Guide this guy around here, and if the LCD cable first, you want to bring it forward this way, and then press it all in there. Make sure this cable is on this side, not on the other side. So like that. Alright? So we can screw in the board at this time. Like that. Like that. Now we want to install the heatsink, but before we're gonna put the heatsink in, we need to put the thermal compound onto the processor just a little bit, because there's plenty of the old one. Right. Now we put the heatsink on. Alright, now as you noticed, I didn't use the impact wrench to secure it all the way. And now we want to put the fan on. The fan goes on right here, like that, like that, like that. And we got a couple of silver screws right here to secure the fan in place. And like that. Wonderful. Good job. Alright, so just double check to make sure everything's here. Everything's connected. And put this on here. Make sure there's no gaps. So here we put the silver screws right here. Another silver screw right here. Right here. Let me reposition the angle. And now we screw everything back in. Most of the screws are the same pretty much. Again, if the video was helpful, leave a like. Okay. Right, so we don't have any missing screws. We put the cover on like that and slide it forward like that. And secure it in place. And let's see how well it works. By the way, leave a like. Alright? If you like the video, leave a like. We don't really have any advertisements or anything like that interacting with you. So leave a like. We want to inspect the tip of the cord to make sure it's not faulty in any way. And the problem that it is faulty. When I put a voltmeter on it, nothing comes out of the voltage. So we need to replace the tip as well. But that's a whole different story. Because the tip is faulty like right here, at this point right here. Alright, so I guess if you're still watching, let's replace that tip as well. The replacement tip looks something like that. Alright. And we have a tip right here, which we want to cut off. Now let's measure the voltage here. By the way, this power supply is an aftermarket, even though it says a Samsung on it. Samsung never made non-coaxial cables. And those cables are non-coaxial, so this is an aftermarket power supply, even though it says a Samsung AC adapter. So it's not a Samsung for sure. Samsung doesn't make wires like this thin. Alright. So the client was probably wiggling it. So here, let's measure that the power adapter actually works. Power adapter does work because it shows us 19 volts. Alright, shut down the power supply. Let's find the heatsink, the heat shrink. Okay, so we got here a heat shrink, like that, like that. We wanna cut off some excess squarish on the new cable. Alrighty, so now we have to solder the two crappy wires together. So basically this is also an aftermarket, and as you can see the gauging of the wiring is exactly the same, aftermarket and aftermarket. So whenever you buy a Samsung power supply online, it's not going to be a Samsung power supply. It's going to be Chinese crap, and with the sticker also made in China. I mean, it's all made in China, but a real power supply has a thick wire and a coaxial. So basically on the outside there is a negative and then inside is a positive. So, but this is not it for sure. Alright, so let's roll the two cables together. Like that. But it's really easy to solder Chinese wiring. Alrighty. Alright, so let's test the voltage on the power supply. And it's there, so. And let's power up the system and see if it works. Again, guys, we do those systems all day, every day for the last 16 years. We got 500 plus videos. So if this video wasn't helpful in any way, we got about 5 other different ones with the same model. Alright, so here we got the green light right here. Now you should understand the battery is out. Battery is right here. So we press the power button and we get the Samsung right there. So yeah, that's the keyboard. Yeah, it's all good. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Leave a like. Thank you so much.